Hi class. In this video I'm going to teach you about finding cube roots. Finding cube roots. But let's start with a warm-up. I really think it's important that you memorize the perfect squares from 11 to 20. You already know them from 1 to 10. But from 11 to 20, the reason it's important to memorize is because then you'll recognize those numbers and you won't be bogged down by them. And math will be a little bit simpler in this area. So let's go through them. The perfect squares from 11 to 20. So 11 squared is 121. 12 squared is 144. 13 squared is 169. 14 squared is 196. 15 squared, 225. 16 squared is 256. 17 squared, 289. 18 squared, 324. 19 squared, 361. And 20 squared is 400. So there's the perfect squares from 121, all the way to 20. Now watch this. This is kind of funny. This is 12 times 12 is 144. Well, what do you think 21 times 21 is? Yep, 441. So now we know I'm up to 21. Okay? All right, the perfect squares. We also know 25 squared. That's kind of common. That's 625. Okay. Today is about perfect cubes or cube roots. That's what a cube root looks like. It's the square root symbol with the 3 there. And actually, if you look on your iPhone, for those that have an iPhone, and go to the calculator app, there's a 2 there. That's the square root. We don't write the 2. But it's implied that it's there. Okay, let's talk about the first 10 perfect cubes. 1 cubed. 2 cubed. 3 times 3 times 3, or 3 cubed. 4 cubed. 5 cubed. So you can see the cubes get large quickly. There's only 4 perfect cubes. Perfect cube whole numbers below 100. 216 is 6 cubed. 343 is 7 cubed. 512 is 8 cubed. 729 is 9 cubed, and 1,000. So there's the first 10 perfect cubes. Okay? And I'm going to teach you how to use these to find cube roots of much larger numbers. Okay? But you can see, interestingly, they all end in a different number. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's going to be important for us. So let me show you a couple of problems you're going to be asked to do in today's assignment. So let's say I asked you something as simple as, what is the cube root of 27? Well, you would say it's 3. And it's not plus or minus 3, because negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9, times negative 3 is negative 27. Now this, watch this. Let's say we wanted the cube root of negative 8. Well, that is negative 2. Because negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 is negative 8. So we can take the cube root of a negative number. And a perfect cube can be, negative 8 is a perfect cube. Okay? So you're going to see problems like that. Let's say you saw, let's say there's a fraction, 1 over 64. Well, you can think of it this way. The cube root of 1 and the cube root of 64. The cube root of 1 is 1, and the cube root of 64 is 4. So it's 1/4. Okay, the next thing you're going to be asked to do is to evaluate expressions. Let me give you an example. How about 18 minus 4 times the cube root of 8? So again, here you follow the order of operations. And we've all learned this, the acronym PEMDAS, or the mnemonic. So here, P stands for parentheses or grouping symbols. A cube root is a grouping symbol. That's at the top of the food chain. So it's 18 minus 4 times 2, because the cube root of 8 is 2. Now I multiply 18 minus 8, and last is subtract. And there's our ice cream cone we all learned. I'll show you one more. Let's say we wanted to know the cube root of 27 over 1,000. Okay, let's make it negative. So then this becomes the cube root of negative 27 over the cube root of 1,000. Those are both perfect cubes, negative 3 over 10. Okay? One more thing I want to show you. Watch this. Okay. Let's say we wanted to solve a cubic equation. How about this one? 3x plus 4 cubed equals 2,197. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to take the cube root of each side, because the cube root and this exponent will cancel. So I'll be left with 3x plus 4 on this side. So now I need to figure this out. I could always use a calculator, but watch this. Let's use our list of perfect cubes to figure this out. Okay, so first off, we know that 10 cubed is 1,000, and we know that 20 cubed, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, that's 8,000. So I know that this number, assuming it's a perfect cube, is between 10, the cube root of 2,197 is between 10 and 20. Now I want to key in on this last digit. And I want to think of the perfect cubes. Here's our perfect cubes. Which one ends in 7? This one does. So that means to me, I want to guess and check 13. I know it's between 10 and 20. I know it's between 10 and 20. And I key in on this last digit. So I think 13 cubed is a good guess. I'm going to guess and check. Okay? So now 13 squared is 169 times 13. 7, 2, and that's the number I keyed on, right? The 7. 18 plus 2 is 20. 5, and then 9, 6, 1, 7, 9, 2197. It checks. So this number here is 13. Subtract 4 from each side. Divide each side by 3. And x is 3. So that's how you solve a cubic equation. You take the cube root. Okay, class. Good luck on today's assignment, and I'll see you in class on Thursday. Bye.